Hello everybody and welcome to round 8 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series here at Phoenix International Raceway. We are starting the race off here in the 21st position.
Alright buddy, coming to the green here.
This is, I believe it's a 2007, maybe 2006 version of Phoenix Night. I know we've been trying a lot of same tracks, just different like updates or whatever. This is another revamp reloaded, but as I do recall, the flagger was in his appropriate position, and so hopefully is a slightly more what's the word I'm looking for? Well-constructed version of the track. Not that the other one was a bad one; it's just it had a couple bugs. That's all. But so yeah. So 63 laps, single fuel and tire wear like usual for the Nationwide Series. This should give us any indicators if there's any bugs or anything like that before we do the Sprint Cup Series. Wow, I cannot handle that outside groove there. We're going to drift way up the track.
Clear. Side.
Hopefully we can get off the turn before Keller gets under us. Nope, couldn't do it. We're in the wall again. Just go. Not even gonna fight them. Just go. They keep really getting aggressive with me there. Like, give it at least like 1 or 2 laps to settle in a little bit.
Stay low.
Alright, there we go. Way tight off of turn 4 there. Smacked the wall on our second lap in qualifying. I think we could have improved it. Our first lap, I think we were like, actually ironically enough, we were 11th I think for the 3rd straight car race. I say car race just because in Sprint and in Nationwide we started 11th the last 2 races. We were Ram. Well, 2 combined in the you know what I mean. Anyway.
Still there.
Alright. Got Kevin on our outside here. They don't really seem to want to go up to the wall off of turn 2. And it kind of feels like we're pinched a little bit. Could just be the setup though.
Clear all around,
Of why it doesn't feel like this car can handle anything higher than its actual, like the actual racing groove. And we cannot clear Kevin LePage here.
Clear all around, all clear.
Alright, I think we're good. We're loose. We're 7.6 seconds back. Kevin Harvick is the current race leader. Driven a little hard, so we drifted up the track a little bit.
Side.
I think we're also damaged, aren't we? Yeah, I just realized that. That's probably playing a slight role in the handling of this vehicle.
Clear all around, all clear. Side.
But we will go up a little bit higher than they will there, so we should be okay to run the outside in 1 and 2 and pass pretty easily, I'd imagine. But
Clear.
let's let Kevin go. Try to get a good run off of turn 4 here and reel him back in here.
29,
So something we're gonna do going forward. Y'all just saw the truck race from Dover. Wow, drew a blank on where we were just at. So I kind of been thinking about it as we like. If you've heard in the last few episodes of this season, you know, I've been talking about like what's going on in the NASCAR playoffs. So yeah, this is being recorded championship weekend. Actually, I'm gonna be watching the truck race tonight. But I really would like to finish all 3 series at the same time in Homestead. So like, while I said earlier in the season that we're gonna not really like, you know, if 2 races are on the same day, we're not gonna really let that alter our decision on like, oh, we have to pick which race we want to be in, whether it be like the trucks or the Cup Series that race weekend. or whatever. We're gonna still leave that alone, but we're gonna try to keep the dates fairly accurate. That way we can finish 2008 season with championship week for Homestead for all 3 series. So so we probably won't see the trucks for a little while, because the last race we did for the truck series was I think it was a race that was in June or end of May, and we're still, I believe, in the April part of the schedule for the Nationwide and the Sprint Cup series. So we have a little bit of a break from the truck series, so it's just going to go back and forth Nationwide and Sprint Cup for a tiny bit, and then it'll all come back around to trucks. So they will be back, but we are in the 25th position still. Just kind of riding, I guess. We're not really making any time up on the leaders. We're also not making much time up on anybody, really. We're kind of stuck. Kevin. Wasn't 2008 the year Kevin LePage the field at Talladega? I feel like it was.
Clear all around, all clear.
I'm gonna try to get Mark Green in turn 1. We do. Question is, can we hold that? Yeah, we got him. I've always liked Phoenix. Like I said in other videos, I've always really liked flatter tracks. I've always enjoyed them, with the exception of Richmond. But as we go and race on newer versions of the track and stuff like that, maybe it'll be different. But I do like this version of Phoenix so far, though. There is a 2008 version, but it was only daytime, so we'll be breaking that one out for the fall race. 23rd, 49 laps to go. We are just north of 15 seconds behind Kevin Harvick. He's got a 2.5 lead on, well, he's got about 2-second lead on Denny Hamlin. And I wish I had the points up in front of me right now. I don't, unfortunately. I left my folder open for my free cam up accidentally, so I don't want to click on anything and close out, because I don't run NR in a window. I run it full screen. I am very curious to see what the Cup cars will be like here, but I am fairly satisfied with the Nationwide cars. Cup cars will definitely bring a new element to it when we race, considering that we'll have pit stops.
Still out there. Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Clear.
Thought we were gonna hit the wall there. Just trying to reel in Jason Keller. And then ahead of him we got Eric McClure, Curtis Davis, and Robert Richardson. There's one other driver up there, Morgan Shepherd and Brad Baker. So 2, sorry. Oh man. Doesn't feel like there's a whole ton to really talk about at this point. One of the downsides of commenting on pre-recorded videos this far in advance, but because you can't really talk too much about current stuff, because by that point it's already, you know, said and done. just thinking about this upcoming weekend for the NASCAR Final Four and the playoffs and all that stuff. It's gonna be disappointing to hit the off season, but it's been a good season overall. I think it had its fair share of flaws, but one thing I can say, without a doubt, I believe all the drivers in the Final Four on Sunday. So, okay, well, we can talk about this one, and because I'm sure it'll be, sorry about my mic, I'm sure there's a good chance it could still be relevant in the early stages of the 2023 season, but, you know, they chase the entertainment value quite a bit, and I have a feeling in the nationwide race, there won't be any, you know, what do you call it? Penalties or anything like that for anybody who takes out Ty Gibbs. I think got a caution. So what is the caution for? Just as we talk about taking Ty Gibbs out on Saturday's race for the Nationwide or Xfinity Series, we get a caution. Ty Gibbs doesn't like us slandering him. He's throwing the yellow flag, which actually leads into the other part I was thinking of, but we'll talk about that later. DJ Kennington stopped on the front stretch. So I'm wondering, did he just blow up? And that's what the caution was? Maybe. Alright, so we got to catch up here. Yeah, here we are. So we have a choice. We can pit or not pit. I think we should pit, get the damage repaired, and we can probably loosen it up just a tick. I'd like to find, there we go.
45. Easy. Tell me about the scale on the tightness.
We're tight. Just want to take it down from -25 to -30.
097. Alright, buddy, here we come. Base card 2. Base card.
And then we'll also repair the damage, like I said. So we got 40 laps to go. Should be enough time. Well, now that I look at the stand-ins, there's 41 cars on the lead lap. We probably are in a bit of a hole. Come on. There you go. We must have had a lot of damage. Alright. So, we're going to finish up with this caution. You guys take a look at the replay, see what happened, and we will catch up after the green flag. Well, when we go green. Alright, so we can run this one pretty much in real time. DJ Kennington misses pit road. And then, this is where it gets real dramatic. So as he comes up to the start-finish line here, I'm guessing maybe his pit stall, where is it? I don't see it, maybe he's already passed it. This is where it gets crazy. The caution's about to come out, or has it already? Yeah, it's already come out because he's slow and he stopped on the track, so it's a pretty wild, so yeah, wild thing to bring out the race's first caution. It's a pretty good shot actually when I look at it with all the flashing lights. But so yeah, we're not going to watch another angle of this, so we'll just go back and take the green flag. Alright, so we are getting ready to go green. Excuse me.
Alright, buddy, coming to the green here.
We're going to have 37 to go. Or did that just update already? Kind of lost track of laps under the caution flag there. I think it's 37. Yeah, 37 to go. Let's see if the adjustment and the tires make moving through this field a little bit easier. Gotta let them warm up real fast. Should only take a lap or two. Good run down the backstretch there. future front stretch. So wild how much Phoenix, like this is one of the, wow, we got a really good run going off that turn, and then I didn't realize that we still had Curtis there. Phoenix is definitely one of the tracks that's had the biggest makeover over the last few years. I mean, as you can see, this is still got grass and all that stuff. The front stretch is still the straightaway part of the track, not the dog leg. It's fun watching these tracks kind of evolve over time, as well as the body models, paint schemes, etc. But trying to get around Bliss here. Man, maybe we did just bring garbage to Phoenix this race. Didn't think we did.
Still there.
Anyway, back to what I was saying about this weekend's championship races. Yeah, I think with everything that Ross did this past weekend at Martinsville, I feel like the focus being on, you know, Chase and Ross and all that, like, yeah, I feel like there's definitely valid reason to have a lot of focus on it. But with everything that happened with Ty Gibbs over this past week at Martinsville, I feel like there's going to be potentially, like, they're going to manufacture a caution to bunch up the final four at the end of the Phoenix race. That's my prediction. But I think you could probably get a more like a not, you know, that's going to be kind of like an artificial thing where they're going to just intentionally create something. I think there's already a more natural entertainment situation unfolding, and that is Ty Gibbs versus Junior Motorsports this weekend, and a pissed off Brandon Jones. Like, he's got 4 drivers who probably don't have any hesitancy to dumping them, and I think, you know, NASCAR knows that there's a lot of people who want to see it. Now, in light of everything with Bubba Wallace, obviously there's going to be, you know, you can't just go and right hook the guy, which I don't think anybody should be right hooking. I don't care who it is, for, you know, obvious reasons such as safety. But I think definitely someone's going to lay the bumper to him. And I think that's, you know, going to be storyline throughout the Xfinity Series race, just because it's, you know, it's Ty Gibbs. He's already got enough drama around him. I feel like this is just going to add to it. And it also is going to probably add a bit more hype to Sunday's race, given Denny and Ross's history. And Ross, you know, Denny even said it was I think he said it was a brilliant move, but, you know, it did eliminate Denny Hamlin. So I don't think he's going to let Ross just very easily win the championship either. So should be an entertaining weekend. They're racing at Phoenix this weekend, and so are we. 3 weeks in a row we end up with that. Didn't even, I swear, it is not even planned. We just managed to find the time to get through a big chunk of races this week. So it worked out pretty good. I'm not saying we have race winning speed, but I don't think we'll be too far from the top 10 when this is all said and done. Unless these guys, their tires wear really bad over the next 20 or 30 laps. But I think we are definitely trending in the right direction. Pitting was definitely worth it. That little bit of wedge adjustment and fixing the damage and then putting 4 tires on top of it, this car feels so much better, especially off turn 4. And it doesn't hurt we don't have Kevin LePage practically running up our butt every single time we enter a turn. Got a good run on Marcus Ambrose. We should be able to get under him there. Yeah, we're under.
6. Oh, still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
I remember back in the day, the 2K9 BKR, whatever version of this track, we ran that at an online league. I thought I was gonna finally get my first win in an online league. We had a Saturday and a Sunday league. The Saturday league was 40% length, Sunday was 50. The 40% league, I would lead laps like no one's business, but I didn't know how to save tires or anything. So I might have led like 400 out of 600 laps over the course of a couple weeks. I've barely had any top fives. And eventually, due to a pit strategy call, I did end up finally winning one online league series victory. That was at Chicagoland. We almost got in. Well, I think we did brush up a little bit on Johnny Chapman's car there. I don't really like this idea, but played with the throttle a little bit, so I was able to kind of keep it from coming out of that dog leg and slapping the wall. Got a good runoff for that. We should clear Chapman.
Clear all around, all clear. Side to side.
Hello, Johnny Sauter. Did you know that the gas pedal is on the right, and you don't have to hit your brakes that hard going into turn 1?
Still there. Still there.
Got a good runoff of 4. I am a little tired, so if the commentary, I know I always give this disclaimer every time. Oh, if the commentary sounds like, yeah. I just want to make sure, you know, we're delivering, you know, good content that people enjoy. So I always just lead off with that, but if I'm a little all over or sound a certain kind of way, just tired. Work has been incredibly busy, so it's a bit exhausted. What do we got? This time by should be 20 to go. Trying to decide on roughly around what time frame are we going to start plotting out the 09 season. Now, I did have a night race game for this Pennzoil car, but when my hard drive crashed, when we lost the California and Nationwide and Truck Series race, I also lost those PSD files, so we're just gonna roll with the yellow scheme for the season, like we do with the DeWalt one. And just keep the focus on the Cup Series for the paint schemes and stuff. Which I do forget which paint scheme we were running this weekend at Phoenix. Part of me feels like it was the Pennzoil car, but I can't remember. It's either that or we're bringing out the night main scheme, the red and white reverse. Trying to reel in Steve Wallace. We got a good run that time. We should be able to. I punched on the accelerator too hard. Damn it. I got really excited there. I'm like, all right, we got to run. And I should have just waited just like a quarter more through that turn to really get into the accelerator without having to check it up and then get back on it, check it up, get back on it. But we are around Wallace there. Ooh, sorry for yawning again. A little loose. We are on the verge of cracking the top 20. How far back? We are, holy smokes, we're 20 seconds back to Carl Edwards. He is leading David Reagan, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and Greg Biffle.
7, outside. Still out there. Still there.
Kevin, you got to give room, buddy, because, yeah.
Clear all around, all clear.
Just give me some room. I understand. He's, you know.
Inside, clear, clear. Yellow's out, you're clear if you need it, inside.
Derek
Clear
Cope
all around, all
went
clear.
really slow into that turn.
Closed at this time, the road's closed at this time.
Either that or my reflexes are just
Yellow's out,
really
yellow's
bad
out.
tonight.
33, 7.
But from where I'm sitting, they just really went into that turn very slow. And we caught him. Caught him enough. I think it's more the wall that damaged us than anything. Damn it. I really hate being in the wrecked videos.
The road is open. Keep going. We're going to keep going. Not pitting this time.
So yeah, we're not going to pit. So we're going to just catch up to the pace line here. Take a look at the replay. We already know pretty much what it is, but I'm sure I'll dissect it and end up... Yeah, well, you know how it goes. So we'll do a check the replay, and then we'll see y'all at the green. We're going to watch this first one in real time, and then we're going to take a look. Yeah, it felt like we just kind of closed up really quick. Alright, so for this, we're obviously going to have to slow down, because this one's a little bit more extensive than DJ Kennington's stopping on the racetrack. So you can see we're coming to the turn here. We're going into turn 3. We got a good run. We got right up to Derek Cope there, and they just all kind of just checked up. It felt like they checked up early, and unfortunately we got into Derek a little bit too hard, and he came up and he bops the wall pretty good there. Definitely was not in my intentions to take out Derek Cope. So Derek and I will have a talk after the race, and we'll sort things out and clear it up. Oh boy. Did not think about this part. Marcus Ambrose is in a bad spot unless Derek Cope can get out of the groove. Oh man, there's a lot of cars coming, actually. He's already rolling. I think they're good. Yeah, it's the leaders, so yeah, they're good. Alright, so we are getting ready to go green flag racing here at Phoenix. When we hit the line, it'll be 10 to go, so it's single file rule.
Alright, buddy, coming to the green here.
23rd. There's a lot of cars a lap down. More than I thought there would be. I think we should be able to pick up a couple spots. Definitely should be able to crack top 20, I'd imagine. Alright, we're going to dive here.
Outside, still there.
Mainly because we were going to try to pass the 66, but we also were trying to make it where one would not get up on us. Wow, we were tight through that dogleg there.
Clear.
Got a good run on Stanton Barrett, though. Can the car stick?
Yellow's out, you're clear if you need it. Clear all around, all clear. Yellow's out,
Is that Casey Kane that got turned?
Start right behind the third car. Start right behind.
Yeah, it was Casey Kane. Alright, well. Wow, we locked up the left front really bad. Just there. So that's yellow, but I think we're okay. We only had... Wow, Casey Kane. Holy crap. Came dirt tracking through the dog leg. Alright, well. Catch up right there. That startled me. We'll take a look at the yellow, and we'll come back for the green. Caution number 3, right? Yeah, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3. Anyway, is Casey Kane He comes up here and gets Mike Wallace as they come off a turn forward to come down the front straightaway here. As he gets up, he slides into him. They come back down. He clips his, yeah, okay, there it is. He got clipped by Bobby Labonte. Bobby had nowhere to go. Kane hard into the inside wall. Well, not too hard, I guess. He was able to go dirt tracking past us. Final view, riding on with Bobby Labonte. It's a bumpy looking track from this, yeah, from Bobby's car. Yeah, you can see, just nowhere to go. Let's go catch up with the green flag and get back to racing. Alright, so we're coming around to get the green flag. We'll have 4 laps to go. And then we shall see where we finish. Probably the most obvious statement I've ever made.
Coming to the green here.
When the checker flag waves, you find out where you finished.
Ready?
Makes sense.
Green flag.
Green flag is back out, and we are racing at Phoenix. Oh, crap. Went into third gear, and the rear tires were just like, yep, not today. We're not gonna grip. Thing kicked really bad. Don't think I've ever had a shift to third gear feel like that. Wow, they are up by the wall.
Side to side.
Steven, give me room because I might have to go low to dodge it.
Inside.
Stay in it. Oh boy.
Stay high.
Thought we were gonna catch the wall there.
3, 2, 1. Clear all around, all clear. Side to side.
Oh
Still there?
goodness. There we go.
Clear, clear.
Got a good run. We're gonna dive under Stant Barrett here.
Loud side. Clear, loud side.
Wallace is coming up fast.
Still
We
out
hold
there.
him off.
Clear.
We hold off Barrett. Good, we got a spot. Hey, we made a pass. 2 to go.
Clear right there, 2 to go.
Kevin, I had enough of your crap tonight. I'm not.
Stay low.
Nope, you're not getting down here. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to stick this dog leg 3 wide very easily. Oh, they did it.
Still out
We
there.
did it. We all did it. Oh boy.
Still out there.
I don't know how many of these cars are lap and how many are lead lap. I have no idea who I'm racing right now.
Clear.
Just know I'm holding my damn breath.
Cleared. Loud side. 30, 6, 1.
I know Eric
3,
McClure was on that list of cars we were racing earlier. I'm staying in it. You boys better move up or give me room. Alright, we got him. I want Kevin LePage's
Loud side.
position though. Oh man, drove it in way too hard.
Clear all around, all clear.
Third gear. No.
Good job, you're way better.
I really wanted to beat Kevin LePage.
Second flag is out here. We had that race covered, I believe.
19th. Carl Edwards gets the win. David Reagan, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and Greg Biffle round out the top 5. Yeah, I apologize if the like I said, commentary was a little bit slower or off more so than normal, but we'll pick it all back up in time for the Sprint Cup Series. So hope you enjoyed, and we will see you for our next race here at Phoenix in the Sprint Cup Series. Have a good one.